Okay, should
It's the 18th of September. Rabbi Furst, Havos Halavovos.
Good morning. As mentioned, Rabbi Stone first. Here she was having up to Shemon Kirib Zoom. We're now learning our first year and about Rosh Hashanah. We're in our, let's see, in the document, we are in the fourth page, I believe. Um,
Morning, Mayor.
Good morning, Lou.
okay. Um, yeah, I guess we are at the beginning of the second paragraph from the bottom on page 4.
V'ta'am hadavar sheno sha'in v'no nin a beis din shel mala kishnatan peruta le'ani hayat oso ani motel birav hu ubanav v'nishmatam karuva letzeis v'nimtza shehachai kama nefashos befaruta zo. Let's translate a little bit. Let's see. The reason for the matter of what is this word? Sheno sha'in.
Right. That the reason for this is that there are evaluations and determinations made in the Beis Din Shomila.
Evaluations and determinations made in the Beis Din Shomala, the heavenly court, shenatan, like if you gave a pruta to a poor person, and it was that poor person took motel barav. What is barav?
That that there was there was hunger, there was famine.
Famine.
Let's say he gave some money to an onion. That onion happened to be very hungry. He and his
Right.
family.
He and his children. Uh, uh, Manishmatam, and they heard. Uh,
Their souls. Korav says they were about to die.
they were close to dying, and they found a way to live.
Right. When this person gave them their money, he helped them live.
How many souls in for this pruta? Or a number of souls were saved by this pruta.
Exactly right.
Ukishegazal osan shtei prutot. And if someone stole two prutas, hava atzmo haya ani. When he himself was poor, Begazal osam, and he stole them today in order lahashiv es nafsho lo le kones gazla. He is not considered to be as thief.
Right. This person, when he stole from them two prutas, who atzmo he ani, because he himself um is poor and he steals from them in order that he should Heshiv not show that what's he stealing for? He's stealing because he has no choice. He's stealing that he should be able to get some to feed himself, to get some food. So he's not really considered to be stealing.
Ve'od shegazlam lishnei b'nei adam ashirim moshfaim. And furthermore, that he stole two children, two people that were rich. What's moshfaim?
So, in a case that if when he steals from two people who are rich, moshfaim, that I think that they're rich and well off.
V'nimtza zechus netinas hapruta ha'achas gadol ma'on gazlas shtei haprutos. And we find a merit nisyanas is to take.
That we have here nimsa. If he's stealing from people who are rich, nimsa zehus nisinas hapruta achas gadol ma'avon gazel shtei prutos. When you compare these two cases, giving a pruta to an ani and stealing two prutas from rich, stealing two prutas, so it turns out that the skus in the giving of the pruta to the ani is greater than the avon, the sin of stealing from the two prutos.
Okay, I got that. V'zeh b'maaseh ha-mitzvos v'chein hadin gam kein b'maaseh ha-averos shnei v'nei adam ochlim nivla zeh ansho yoter mizeh. Okay, so and this action, this deed, is a mitzvah, and so the law also is with this action that is a avera. Two people eat nevela. Two people eat forbidden meat. Zeh an show yoter mizeh. This one is more poor than that one.
Ansho, his punishment is one's punishment is more than another's.
Oh, punishment. This one's punishment is more than the other one. The fee shehachad yochalena l'tivon v'hasheni yochalena l'hachaim. Because that the one is eating well, and the second one is eating. What is this word? L'hakaim.
The hachis, that's a samik at the end.
Or l'hachis.
I mean, you can have two different people doing the same physical transgression, meaning in this case eating the meat, and one's going to get a bonus more than the other. The one who's doing it l'teavon is simply doing it of his own because he's wanting to taste what this forbidden meat tastes about, is going to get a lighter punishment than the person who's doing it because he simply wants to rebel against the Kadosh Baruch Hu.
V'afal pi shehakol avera achas ha'onesh chalok zemizeh. And even though that all averas that each avera is punished. What is chalok?
Right. Even though that each and every avera, the ownership is different one from the next. Even with doing the same avera, could be getting different punishment for the same avera.
Okay, I'm losing the logic here. Let's see. One person, two people do the same sin. They eat nevela. One of them does it because he likes the taste. He wants to taste the good flavor, and the other one because he's rebelling.
Right.
Now it says even though that each avera has a different punishment. What's the even though? What's the logic of the even though?
Uh, I think the alpha P is going over not what was said, but what's coming now. It's like an introduction of a new sentence.
Okay. So that comma should be a period before af.
I think so.
Yeah, okay, I'm make that a period. Okay. Even though each Avera has a different punishment, v'chein shnei b'nei Adam, and therefore two
And
people,
like and likewise.
pardon?
V'chein and likewise two people
And
Isaac Torah.
likewise, two people that are immersed in Torah, zeh bechor, v'zeh zakein. This one is a young man, and this one is an older man. Hazakain tarcho meruvah. The older man is working very hard. Ulefichach shekaro meruvah. And therefore he merits a lot.
Right. And the Zakein's Torah, the Zakein puts in a lot more effort. Therefore, therefore his reward is greater.
His reward is great. Va'afal pi shehakol mitzvah achas. And even though that each mitzvah achas is unique,
No, even though it's all one mitzvah. It's
even
learning
though
Torah.
all one mitzvah, well, we're saying both of them are doing the same mitzvah.
Right.
They're both learning Torah. So
Right. But
Devar ha inyanim gidolim v'hadirachim rabim ve'ein sof visachlis. In the end of the matter, this is a great subject. And there are many ways,
right, many aspects, has many aspects.
many aspects, and there is no end to
Right?
them.
It's infinite. It's infinite.
Infinite. The tachlis and the purpose. Ki machshavos ha. I don't know this abbreviation.
Hashem Yisborach.
Pardon?
Since the thoughts of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Amukos, are very profound.
Oh, the thoughts of Hashem. Oh, I see. They're infinite. Since the thoughts of Hashem, amukos. What's amukos?
They're profound.
Profound. Umishakel hafeles v'ha me'aznim shehein lashem hakol bishkol yisparach. And the measure of the scale the measuring of the scale is measured by Hashem, or the weight on the scale is measured by Hashem, and all what's bishkol
In the measure.
and all the measure.
No, excuse me. Hakol b'shokel yisbarach, and everything is determined by Kadosh Baruch Hu. Blessed be.
Everything is determined by Hashem, may he be blessed. And he knows Hachein Na'archin Ha'onos Im Ha'zichuyos.
That's avonos, right?
Oh, Avonos. He knows what is Heichan?
He knows how Narikin, how to evaluate
A sin with merits.
right.
He knows how to evaluate the sins and merits.
Correct.
V'al zeh Arizal in Avos, and concerning this, the Arizal says in Avos, Hayu Zahir b'mitzvah kala ki mitzvah chamura she'i ata yodea mitain shecharan shel mitzvos.
Scharan, the reward of the mitzvahs.
Scharan shel mitzvos. The reward of the mitzvah.
Schara, the scharan is the reward of the mitzvah.
So the Arizal says Zahir is alacrity.
Well, this is Amar Rabbeinu Rabosenu Zechonu Livrocha, not the Arizal.
It's not the
Amar
Arizal.
Rabosenu Zechonu Livrocha.
It's our rabbis of blessed memory.
That's right. They say in Pirkei Avos.
They say in Pirkei Avos, okay. What is this word Zahir?
Be careful.
Careful. With mitzvahs that are light, like the mitzvah that is heavy. That if you know what's matan?
She ata yodea matan scharo shemitzvahs. You do not know the reward for mitzvahs.
do not know the reward for mitzvahs. Okay, all right. So I guess the point of this paragraph is to say that only Hashem can make judgments about mitzvahs and averas. Even if
That's
two
right.
people do the same thing, they can get judged differently.
That's right. Mhm. So this is an evaluation only Kadosh Baruch can evaluate.
Okay, weiter. V'yesh lehis tachol bifsok ze shel peles eich hova betoch pesukim shehem midvarim b'midos hamalachim. There is, what's histakel?
If you if you look into the pasuk,
To look into
that's
the pasuk, this pasuk of the scale,
right.
how the obligation in the inside of the verse, that they are from the words and the measure of malachim, the angels.
I think this is Achova betok posukim shem tamir b'midos hamalachim. These are of kings. This is this pasuk. If you look at this pasuk, you'll notice that this pasuk was brought amongst things which are discussing the characteristics of kings.
What pasuk are we talking about?
Tell us. This is the pasuk he's discussed before. We saw it yesterday. Pelas Umiznayim.
Weighing and measuring.
That's right. That's right.
So if we look into the details of the pasuk that talks about weighing and measuring, we're going to see that it's also talking about the characteristics of kings.
Right. That pasuk was written amongst other psukim which discuss the characteristics of kings.
V'heim misodrim zeh achar zeh. and uh, they contain secrets. This one,
והם מסוג'ין זה אחר זה. כל אחד מסכים מלך ומלכים. All these psukim are arranged one after the next, and they all are referring to a king or kings. Now, one second. Let's maybe it's worthwhile taking a look. Let's go back to that pasuk. That pasuk as we try and locate it again. The pasuk in um, I think it's referring to Min Mishaleh. I think. Let's see. That is. Second. That. Second. One second. One second. Yeah. Okay. Right. Take a look in Mishlei Perek Tes Zayin.
Mishlei Tes Zion 16. Okay, what pasuk?
Let's start with the beginning.
Okay,
You can
the
read it in
thoughts,
English if you want.
the thoughts of the heart of the thoughts of the heart are man's, but from the Lord comes the utterance of the tongue. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weighs the spirits. Commit thy works to the Lord, and thy plans shall be established. The Lord has made everything for his own purpose, even the wicked for the day of evil. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Those who join hands in an evil cause shall not go unpunished. By loyalty and truth, iniquity is purged, and by fear of the Lord, men depart from evil. When a man's ways please the Lord, he makes even his enemies to be at peace with him. Better is a little with righteousness than great revenues without. Without right, with great revenues without right. A man's heart devises his way, but the Lord directs his steps. A divine sentence is in the lips of the king. His mouth does not transgress in judgment. A just weight and balance are the Lord's. All the weights in the bag are his work. It is an abomination to kings to commit wickedness, for a throne is established by righteousness. Righteous lips are the delight of kings, and they love him who speaks what is right. The wrath of a king is as messengers of death, but a wise man will pacify it. In the light of the king's countenance is life, and his favor is as a cloud bringing the spring rain.
So you see from these psukim that are pasuk about the palace and the Muznaim, it's a pasuk which is included in very many psukim that have to do with kings.
Right, I can
Right,
see that.
right.
Kings keep
So
coming up all
that's
over the place.
right. So that's what he's pointing out now.
Uh-huh. Also a lot about
Right,
evil and
right.
righteousness. I don't see much about weighing though.
Actually, that one pasuk about the judgments.
Right, which is one.
Right,
Okay, back to the text.
right.
Okay, let's see, where were we? There is to look into the pasuk, this pasuk about the weighing. How is it that one is obligated in the pasuk uh, according to the ways of kings, and they're arranged one after the other, that each and every one is from the merit of the king or the angels.
No, a king or kings, meaning be
Or
referring to a
kings.
singular king or kings in general.
Or kings in general. Aminim, afal p. What is ha'aminim, to believe?
So here, that I'm not sure one second. Masor and Zerach, is that? No, it's good. Yeah, I think that we believe, meaning we believe.
We believe even though uh she midavarim b'midos hamalachim, we believe even though that the words uh in the measures of the kings, ein kones shalema b'malchei,
Ain't ain't wait, ain't kavanasai Shlomo. This is talking about Mishlei Shlomo Melech.
it's not the intention of Shlomo HaMelech. Uh, uh, what is Bet Vav?
B'malchi basav adam, meaning you shouldn't make a mistake that what Shlomo Melech is talking about here is strictly limited to kings of basav adam, human kings.
Right. Bilvad, Ella, Kivanaso, B'melech Ha-Elyon, uh, rather the intention of the king on high, Hashem, Shehamalich Osam, that he reigns over them.
Right.
V'hu hashokel maaseh, that he measures the deeds, kol haolam, of all the world, kulo, b'peles, with a scale, umeaznim, and measurements, shalo, and his measurements, v'akol shava etzlo ki avad, uh, and all uh, the equivalent about him, uh, ke'evid, like a slave,
That the
and his master,
yeah, correct.
ve'ein shilton bayom hamos. What is shilton?
Shulton is like authority.
And he doesn't have authority over the day of death. V'zeh sodran.
Right. When it's when you compare when you compare our relationship with the Kaddish Baruch Hu, right? So it's that like of a servant to his master, and ain't shulted beyond Mavos. It doesn't have any effect on the day he's going to die. Right. V'zeh sadron shel kesuvim. This is the arrangement of the verses that we see in Mishlei there in Tezayin.
Of Mishlei. Kasam al Shiftei Malach. What's Kasam?
Kesem, I'll say Kesem, that pasuk is there back in the same parak in Mishlei there. Kesem, it could be, that's like sometimes like an incantation of some sort, maybe.
An
Yeah.
incantation about the tribes of the king?
I'll sipasaya, the lips of the king.
The lips. The lips of the king. B'mishpat. With justice. Page 5. Lo yimal piv. He doesn't fill his mouth.
I think this is Yima'al Piv, doesn't profane his mouth.
Profane.
But maybe let's stop here, and we'll pick up. We'll need to look at this pasuk next time. So maybe a good place to stop here.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's late.
Yeah. Okay, very good. Thank you for the reading, and we'll come back to this next time and clarify it a bit more.
Okay,
Very
thank
good.
you, Rabbi.
Let's take a little break, and we'll return to Mr. Brewer's share in short.